have all been there. You click print, and the printer responds with a stack of misaligned, fragmented pages that are nearly impossible to read. You will learn how to isolate specific sections of your data and fit them exactly where they belong. Mastering print areas helps you stop wasting paper and starts turning raw datasets into clean, accessible reports. To tell Excel exactly what to print, you first need to establish your boundaries. Click and drag your cursor to highlight the specific block of data you want printed. With your data selected, navigate to the Page Layout tab. Click the Print Area button, and from the drop-down, select Set Print Area. You won't see an immediate change on your standard worksheet. To see how Excel is treating your new selection, we need to switch our viewing mode. Head over to the View tab and click on Page Break Preview. This reveals exactly how the software intends to divide your data. Notice the thick blue lines on your screen. These represent the physical edges of your printed pages. Everything inside a section goes onto a single sheet. Controlling these boundaries prevents the software from arbitrarily chopping your rows in half. To force specific columns onto the first page, simply grab that blue boundary line and drag it sideways to expand the area. There is a catch though. If you try to squeeze too many wide columns into a standard vertical page, Excel will shrink the text to fit, making the data difficult to read. To give your data more room, go back to the Page Layout tab, click Orientation, and switch the setting from Portrait to Landscape. To verify the layout, click the File menu and open Print to check your print preview. You will immediately see the wider, more legible layout. Combining manual page breaks with a landscape orientation ensures that wide datasets have the physical space they need to remain clear. To bring more data into an existing layout, exit the preview mode and return to normal view using the layout icons in the bottom right corner. When adding new rows to your print area, they must physically touch the bottom of your original data selection. If you select cells that do not touch, Excel treats them as a new section and moves them to a separate printed page. To add data successfully, highlight the rows immediately below your original area. Then go back to the Print Area button and click Add to Print Area. By respecting this simple rule, you are able to seamlessly expand a report without accidentally generating frustrating blank or fragmented pages. We still have one issue. On a multi-page setup, the second page displays numbers without the identifying names that were left behind on page 1. We can fix this using the Print Titles function located in the Page Layout tab. In the pop-up window, click inside the field labeled Columns to Repeat at Left, and then select column A on your spreadsheet. Click OK to confirm. In the print preview, those numbers on page 2 are now anchored alongside the repeated names, providing immediate context for the reader. Repeating your identifier columns bridges the gap between pages, turning a disjointed set of numbers into a cohesive document. Remember that these print area settings stay active once the workbook is saved. This might confuse someone else who tries to print the whole sheet later. To reset everything, navigate to the Page Layout tab, select Print Area, and click Clear Print Area. Clearing the workspace restores your document's default settings, ensuring standard printing functions return to normal. Take a final look at your print preview. You have a perfectly fitted, landscape-oriented document with clearly repeating titles. You can further improve this report by adding custom headers, footers, or logos. We have a dedicated tutorial on those steps linked in the description below. You've mastered a core Excel skill. By controlling your layout, you've turned a disorganized mess of data into a clean, structured report that is ready to be handed out at your next meeting.